Have you ever felt so angry you thought you might just explode? That fiery, intense energy that floods your entire body. What if I told you that very feeling, the one we're so often told to suppress or ignore, is actually one of your greatest superpowers? Welcome to the journey of transforming that raw, powerful emotion of anger into a force for creativity, passion, and incredible personal growth. Forget everything you've been taught about anger being bad. Today we're going to learn how to harness it, how to turn that inner fire into a masterpiece. First, let's get one thing straight. Anger is a signal. It's your mind and body telling you something is wrong, a boundary has been crossed, or a need isn't being met. The problem isn't the anger itself. It's what we do with it. Instead of letting it simmer into resentment or explode in ways we regret, we can learn to channel it. Think of it like a powerful river. Left unchecked, it can cause a flood, but if you build a dam and direct its flow, you can generate enough electricity to power a city. Your anger is that river, and your creativity is the powerhouse. So, how do we start? The first step is to simply acknowledge the anger. Don't judge it, don't run from it, just sit with it. Close your eyes and feel it. Where is it in your body? Is it a tight knot in your stomach? A burning heat in your chest? A buzzing in your fists? Give it a name, a color, a shape. By observing it without judgment, you take away its power over you and begin to reclaim your own. You're telling yourself, I see this feeling, I accept it, and now I get to decide what to do with it. This simple act of mindfulness is the foundation for everything that follows. Once you've acknowledged the anger, it's time to give it a voice, not through yelling, but through expression. This is where your creative passion comes into play. Grab a journal and write. Don't censor yourself. Let the words pour out, no matter how messy or intense they are. Write a letter to the person or situation that angered you, a letter you'll never send. Just get it all out. If writing isn't your thing, try painting. Use bold, chaotic strokes. Choose colors that represent your rage: fiery reds, deep blacks, jarring yellows. You're not trying to create a pretty picture. You're trying to translate an emotion onto a canvas. This process is about embracing your feelings as fuel. Every great artist, musician, and writer has tapped into their deepest emotions to create their most profound work. Your anger contains a truth, a passion, and an intensity that can make your creative work breathtakingly authentic. Think about the raw energy in a powerful rock song or the emotional depth in a dramatic film scene that comes from a real place. Your anger can be the very thing that elevates your creativity from something mediocre to something truly unforgettable. It connects you to a universal human experience. Let's talk about boundaries. Anger is often a flashing red light indicating that someone has overstepped. For too long, many of us, especially those taught to be nice, have ignored these signals. We let people walk all over us and then wonder why we feel so resentful. Harnessing your anger means learning to say no with confidence. It means recognizing your own worth and demanding respect. When you feel that spark of anger because someone has dismissed your opinion or ignored your needs, use that energy. Instead of swallowing it, let it fuel a calm, firm conversation. Say, when you do this, it makes me feel disrespected, and I need that to stop. Using your anger to set healthy boundaries is one of the most empowering acts of self-love you can perform. It strengthens your relationships by making them more honest and respectful. This transformation doesn't just happen on a mental or emotional level. It can be incredibly physical. Anger creates a surge of adrenaline, a readiness to act. So act, but constructively. Put on your favorite high-energy music and dance it out. Go for a hard run, lift weights, or hit a punching bag. Channel that physical tension into movement. You'll be amazed at how a vigorous workout can not only relieve the immediate stress of anger but also clear your mind, leaving you open and ready for creative ideas to flow. Often, after I've had a really intense workout fueled by frustration, I find myself flooded with new solutions and inspirations. The physical release clears the static and lets the creative signal come through loud and clear. By consistently channeling anger in these ways, you're doing more than just managing an emotion. You're transforming yourself. You're turning feelings of powerlessness into motivation for personal growth. Each time you convert anger into a poem, a workout, or a firm boundary, you reinforce your own sense of agency and self-worth. You learn that you are not at the mercy of your emotions. You are the alchemist who can turn them into gold. This isn't about getting rid of anger. It's about building a new relationship with it, one where anger serves you, informs you, and fuels your journey towards self-actualization. Let's put it all together in a conscious practice. The next time you feel that heat rising, try this sequence. First, pause and breathe. Acknowledge the anger without judgment. Second, identify the trigger. What boundary was crossed? What need is unmet? Third, choose your channel. Do you need to write, paint, move, or speak? Pick a constructive outlet for that energy. And finally, reflect. After you've expressed the emotion, what have you learned? What insight has the anger given you? This conscious process turns a reactive, destructive habit into a proactive, creative one. Transforming anger into art, motivation, and empowerment is your birthright. It's about taking the raw, chaotic energy of life and shaping it into something beautiful and meaningful. Your inner fire is not something to be extinguished. It's something to be celebrated and directed. It's the engine of your passion, the catalyst for your transformation, and the spark for your greatest creative works. So, the next time you feel angry, I hope you smile a little. I hope you see it not as a problem, but as an invitation to create, to grow, and to become more powerfully and authentically yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. What's your favorite way to channel intense emotions? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep that fire burning brightly.